Beep, I know it's you. Are you really going to wear that all the way through this hype video? Fine, just don't bump into anything and break it. Ghost Giant is a puzzle adventure game, which is very story driven. You take the role of a spirit guardian and must help a lonely little boy named Lewis, who works on a sunflower farm together with his mum. You are massive in this world and are invisible to everyone apart from Lewis, just like how you are to Quill in Moss. But unlike Quill, it appears that the first time you meet Lewis, he is scared of your presence and runs off. The developers have said that they want you to feel a real connection with Lewis, and having to calm him down at the beginning of the game is a great starting point. The first time he looks up to you is nearly identical to how it happens in Moss, but if this brief introduction is anything to go by, the connection you have with Lewis in this game will become greater and stronger over time. Your large size does play a part in the game's puzzle solving, as you're able to lift things up more easily, such as roofs. Doing this will allow you to appear inside the home, much like you would with a doll's house. Not only will you have to physically interact with the environment to solve puzzles, but you will also have to listen closely to each of the needs and desires of the Sandcourt residents. Sandcourt is the village that the game is set in, and the first thing you really will notice about this game is its amazing art style. Everywhere you look shows an incredible amount of detail, which will only further give the impression that this really is a real world that characters live in. I mean, just look at this image of the village. There's no duplicate buildings to be found. Each one has obviously had a lot of love and care put into it when it was being 3D modelled, and each location shares the same visual quality. So far, we know that we will be helping Lewis out in a few locations. These are on his farm, in the city, on the harbour, and also in a junkyard, which we are yet to see. There will be hidden secrets to be found in the world too, which will really entice us to search every nook and cranny of these locations. I really hope this game has PlayStation Pro support day one, so that we can really take in the sights. Ghost Giant is being made by Sonic Games, who also brought us Stick It to the Man and Flipping Death, which I was quite surprised to hear, but it does make sense considering them games were also about helping characters. The fact that the developers have previous knowledge of how to make games that are centered around this puzzle mechanic makes me incredibly excited to see how they can further the interaction with the use of VR. Stick It to the Man was a PlayStation Plus game a long time ago, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed its humour, so I'm interested to see how similar the comedy is in this game, especially as this game's overall tone is a lot lighter hearted, and the developers have even said to expect a heartfelt story. Ghost Giant releases on the PSVR on the 16th of April, so we really don't have to wait that long to get lost in this world. This is also another title that we can add to our physical PSVR game collections, thanks to a boxed edition coming to retail from the guys over at Perk Games.
Who are you?
Beep, it's just not that scary. This is scary. Ghost Giant. What the? I absolutely cannot wait to play this game. The attention to detail in this world looks amazing, and I can't wait to see how connected I become with these characters. I really think this will be a world that we get virtually lost in. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more PSVR content.